better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross when yeah, I wanna yeah. Get better.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Here's a first carry for their running back. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
They'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. That defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3, and now it's first and goal.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Now here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, Jack.
Daniels starts with a pass. Quick throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Daniels to throw on second down. Looking for his tight end. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on its own. Not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact the drive keeps going. It's a first down. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Tag! 60 Eagles, 70 Timberwolves.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniel. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
On the go. Mustang 19. 70 Lions. Ready.
Throwing again. Daniel. Got his man at the 6. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
Ready.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal.
Past the 60. Ready.
Here's a run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at
7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go.
Drive and start on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Here we go. Nice.
To the ground, a first down run. Finds an alley to the 35. What a run, he brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
Right back to him on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter, as they've got it with 4th and 1 straight ahead.
Ready up. Go, Jack. Go.
They'll try and run for it. And he'll take this this one in. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Rocco 80.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. He will go all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Get this out wide. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun. He'll throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back, and he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now give on the ground, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. An extra point attempt to follow. His kick is good. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 21-yard line.
18, pioneer.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniel. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
They're on 27-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's... Bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That is intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Stick the Eagles! Stick the Eagles!
It's 2nd and 8.
Purple 80. 18 Rush, 19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Talk things over before third down.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Now that 7 Pirates, Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
From the shotgun on third down. Daniel. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Ready. Viking 8-6. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point is good. And the Commanders will even the score. It's now 21-all. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll throw out of the gun. A toss left side. Caught by his running back.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
28, Eagles
21. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. No return here. This is a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Washington takes over first and 10 at the Eagles' 43-yard line.
Get it!
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And to whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
18 card, come back to you. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Eagles' 16-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Cougar 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Throwing now, Daniels. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Commanders.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
The extra point, up and good. And the Commanders will extend this third quarter lead.
Eagles 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, the 60.
take this up past the 40. I'll pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll stick with him again, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
A gain of 2.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
70, 65, Cougar 19. Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing is Daniel. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. First down, Washington.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions. 60 Vikings. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Hit as he would. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Viking 18. Cap 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Buffalo 8. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. Let's go.
3rd and short, and it's Daniel. Open man, left side. He's got it. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Commanders first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Commander.
Panthers 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll throw with Daniel. He's got it inside the 5. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Tag. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Ready.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Come on. Bronco 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
To throw is Daniels. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Washington. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, That's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Kick over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Forward, and we'll give him 4 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 5. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to the air one more time. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
2nd and 1.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And left side, it's caught. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Get up. Viking 18, Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, There's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60. Viking, 18. 19 Lions. Mustang, 19.
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will score again. Touchdown, Commanders. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having his day.
This is makes the score. Commanders 49, Eagles 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
On the jump.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Out right, catch made. That's Ibuka. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down. Here's first and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Get it! Viking, 18!
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them.
Here we go.
Second and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes.